It's too close, almost. I don't know. It looked like a kiwi. It's that time again. Player faces, tattoos, and shoes up in here, baby. Every year, I think, what are we at? We're like 4 years in a row? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell y'all, man, I never thought that there was any way, shape, or form that I could have a series where all I do is flip through the edit screen and talk crazy and people will actually want to see it. I never thought that, but I appreciate it. But without further conversation, the Philadelphia 76ers is the first team on the slab. Now, I got a little bit of a surprise for y'all. Before I get into the 76ers, let me tell you, for years, people have asked me, they said, do the classic teams. And I was like, yeah, man. But you know what? I'm going to do them this year, and I'm going to tell you why. Because there's a bevy of them that have had rescanned people. So, please believe, the next episode after the 76ers one is going to be a classic team. And we're going to go in alphabetical order as we normally do. Now, I'm not going to do the ones with the Bulls got like 98 teams on here. It's 47 Michael Jordans on here. So we don't need to do every one of them. So we'll assess which ones we really need to do. But we'll get everybody in there. So let's jump into them Sixers. This is Jahlil Okafor. And for right now, the highest rated player on the 76ers. This is basically the same exact render as we had last year. And Jahlil, you don't want to Jahlil, and I messed Jahlil up. Jahlil is, he's pretty indifferent about this, the fact that his render hasn't changed. He's just like, you know what I mean? I back to the basket game. People say that's a wrap. Now, last year, man, I made this statement. And I can admit when I say something that don't necessarily pan out the way I said it would. I said that I felt that Jahlil Okafor, I felt that he would probably have a better rookie season than Karl-Anthony Towns. I thought that. I did. Now, I knew that Towns had a more diverse skill set. But I thought that the Sixers would pound the ball inside to Okafor and he would get a ton of opportunities to score his back to the basket and put up really big numbers. Well, he did have a solid season, but I underestimated Karl-Anthony Towns. Karl-Anthony Towns is a special player, guys. And you see Okafor with the Hyper Rev 2016s. I do not really dig those shoes at all. That Nike sign, this swoosh is just like all over the shoe. It feel like somebody dropped it and like they had a sticker, a swoosh sticker, and they just was holding it over his shoe and dropped it and it landed on his shoe. And they was like, just keep it there. That's kind of cool, but it's not. It's not cool. I don't like it. I don't like that shoe at all. So Jahlil Okafor is in here, tatless, and he's Chicago, baby. So we gonna rep. We gonna rep that. We gonna rep that Shy, baby. We gonna rep that Shy. The future of the 76ers, and in my opinion, a big part of the future of the NBA right now, Ben Simmons. He is actually the same rating as Jahlil Okafor at a 79, and this render is silly good. It really is. I mean, they got it all. They got the little sunken in, little dark circles around the eyes, around the nose, a little extra bump on the nose. I mean, they had my man. They said, you gonna sit in this machine until it's right, Ben. Don't you move your feet, your face, your lips. Don't even bat your eye, because your render gonna be on point. And you see, they got the accessories in the proper perspective, and then we got the shoes. We got some Hyper Lives. Everything that the Sixers wear is Hyper Rev, Hyper Live, Hyper Boy. Yeah, everything is here. Everything's hyper. So hopefully their record is a little more hyper than it was last year, because last year was not very. My big homie Joel M. This is a good render. Look at the texture of the hair. Rated players. Why we can't have they look like he had a hair transplant the way the line is anyway, because it's extra sharp. So it ain't like this is so fitted to his head. And the back of it look a little weird though. Don't the back of the back lining of his hair look like a mountain peak? It's a whole range of mountains or something. Don't it? Look at it good. No, you don't see it? Whatever. But Joel Embiid, I like this guy. He's able to maintain his sense of humor despite the fact that he was supposed to be a rookie in 1979, and he ain't played a game yet. He ain't played a game yet, man. He came out of school with Lou Alcindor. You understand me? He came out when he was the number 2 pick behind Lou Alcindor in 1967, 69, 68. Well, in the 60s, right? He bypassed the Vietnam War to come to the NBA. That's when he got drafted. But now, here it is. It happens. Whatever. He's here now, and they said his foot is okay. His foot is fine. His shoe is hyper. No, he crazy quick. He has some Adidas crazy quick. He ain't crazy slow, he crazy quick. His career ain't got started crazy quick, but something about it. But you know what? I'm going to tell you something about him. He made me a little nervous. You ever see a dude that's like real free and talking on social media, a famous person, and every time they talk, you like, oh my God, I hope this ain't when you about to say something that's about to get you in trouble. Well, because he feel like he walked the line. He like Johnny Cash. He walked the line. I walked the line. You better be careful, brother. I'm trying to tell you, don't make no mistake, because if you say something bad or something stupid, they gonna kill you because you ain't played but a half. They gonna be like, and then he waited all this time, and then when he finally gets to play, he's saying stupid stuff. I'm telling you, watch him out. Nerlens, LeVar Burton. Look him up. That's what I'm gonna say. Every time I make a reference this year of somebody or something that you probably got to be 35 and over to even know what I'm talking about, I'm just look it up. You know what? No, I'm not gonna say look it up. I'm gonna change that. Because I gotta create a hybrid statement. You understand me? That kind of encompasses today's situations with some kind of old school flavor. Because that's what I'm telling you to do. I'm telling you to reference something from the past. So this is what we're gonna say. Every time I make a reference to something that you got to be 32, 35 or over to know what I'm talking about, I'm going to say Google it up. Google it up. So, I just said LeVar Burton. Google it up. Now, look at, I don't know if Nerlens Noel had a bloody nose on here and he just let the blood dry and just become one. He let it just amalgamate with his mustache. I don't know what that is. Look how dark. I don't know. Clean that off. He also has this black ears disease. Y'all never heard of that? It's in 2K when people make your ears blacker than the blackest night. I don't know. It's been like he's just been listening to people talk dirty all day and his ear done got black as ever. But it's okay. It's okay. But I'm gonna tell you, he needed a lot of credit for being one of the first people to rock these high top fades. He was rocking this before everybody was doing it was cool for everybody. So everybody give him a hand for that. Let's see, shoes. LeBron 13s. I done told y'all before how I feel about that. Playing against somebody and you got his shoes on. You can't even talk trash to him. You can't even talk. You block his shot and say, get that out of here. He'd be like, you have on my shoes. You got on my shoes, fool. You can't say nothing to me. Get your own shoes. Robert Covington looks a little bit like Keith Murray. Google it up. Google it up right now. Keith Murray, man, I'm trying to tell you. Y'all need to know about Keith Murray, though. As an MC back in the day, he was cold. Y'all mythological. It's comical and astronomical. Be coming through like the flu, bombing you. Oh! That boy was the most beautifulest thing in this world is just like that. I get it. Y'all don't know. That's real MCing right there. Not ASAP Rocky and Young Thug and them folk there, man. I don't even know what they be doing. But anyway, Robert Covington, is made himself a pretty good player. He seemed like one of them dudes that was destined to be in the D League like forever, but that ain't the case. You know what I'm saying? The boy got a little tray on him, got good size at 6'9", 215, got some long arms. And what's up with these shoes? Hyper. Everybody's hyper over there, boy. It's just, y'all need to chill out. Calm down. Hyper Chase. Hyper Rev. Hyper Live. Hyper Chase. Hyper everything. Dario Saric. He look like a mischievous painter. I don't know what's going on with him here. I don't even know if this is really how he looked, but he has a really look on his face like he work at a pizza parlor and y'all, he was your waiter and, you complained about the service and he took your pizza in the back and rubbed his toes in the sausage and the mushroom or something. Look at the look on his face like, you eat that pizza if you want to. That's Dario toes been in that pizza. I put Dario toes in that pizza. I don't know, but he doesn't have this boy. Everybody, I don't know. Maybe they didn't get his accessories because nowadays everybody got a ton of accessories on. It's a shame. People wear so many accessories. This dude got on a regular uniform and it looked like he is indecently exposed. And I don't know what's going on. What's the shoes? KD9, another boy that can't talk no trash to nobody. Don't say nothing to Kevin Durant. Jared Bayless. I always thought that name sounded like a car salesman or something. I'm here to see Jared Bayless. I was talking to him about the Toyota RAV. Whatever. Terry, there he is. You know what the funny thing about it? I remember Jared Bayless when he was a sophomore in high school. I remember I had a magazine back in the day, and Google it up. And it was basically like talking about the top players in high school at the time. Lance Stevenson was in there. It was crazy, right? Pretty dope. I keep those magazines because I love going back and seeing what people said. Now people go back. It's crazy because I used to go back and check and see what other people say. Now people actually go back and check what I say. It's crazy. I'm like blown away sometimes. But there he is. What's your shoes, man? Crazy Light Boosts 2.5. Those are fly. I like them. I'm feeling those. I need to get me some of them. Crazy. Let me make a note. Crazy Light Boosts 2.5. I'm feeling it. What in the devil is wrong with Sergio Rodriguez? I mean, what in the world? He look like a shy youth pastor. What are you doing? Why are your eyes doing that? And they real close together and they keep blinking. Oh my God, it's freaking scary. The texture of the hair is pretty decent though. I'm feeling that. I feel that. Let's see. Oh my God, look how slight. What? He looked like a Scooby-Doo villain, and I would have done it if it wasn't for those vile kids. What are you doing? I don't understand. Wait a minute. Does he have one of his arms look smaller than the? No, they both little. Okay, I got it. I'm with it. It's raining outside now, throwing down like a bunch of wild dogs out there. He got another one. Can't say nothing to Damian Lillard. Don't talk no trash. You got on my shoes, Sergio. And stop being so shy. Gerald Henderson look angry as I don't know. But why, boy, they got him. He look like he in the middle of turning into the Hulk. Like he ain't in full radiation mutation. He on the way though. The gamma rays have not set in completely. I mean, he has a Neanderthalic brow. And look at you waving your eyebrows to me. Don't do it to me. Look at you. Look at what you're doing with your face. And me and him though, we belong to the same club because he got a head on him, and I'm gonna tell you, boy. But having a big head is a blessing. I'm gonna tell you why. Because it teaches you neck strength. You understand? And it teaches you how to deal with people who gonna say crazy stuff. Because when you got a big head, some people gonna say it. Like sometimes people see you when you walk in the room and you got big and they eyes buck because they like, whoa, I can't believe your neck is holding up. They do it. And Gerald knows. He knows. They do it to him. I don't know. I think his arm might be a little long for here. I mean, this dude here, his arm's so long, he can peel that 76ers patch off his shorts without even stooping. That's exceptional. What kind of shoes you got on, Gerald? What do you got? What you got on, buddy? KD trade 5-3. Don't say nothing to Kevin Durant because you got on his shoes. TJ Mcconnell, I think. This looked like TJ Mcconnell after he joined the boy band. Did he grow all his hair back? Because last time I saw him, he looked like Scott O'Gallagher out the head. And now he looked like he's a believer or something. I don't know what this is. But maybe he did. I ain't seen him in a while. I say that like I know him. I ain't seen him in a minute. It's been a minute. TJ, what's up, TJ? I'll let your boy. Let's see. TJ McConnell's a baller, though. I mean, he is a baller. He don't have all the physical skills and all of that, but this guy knows the game. He sticks, plays defense. He knocks down open threes, and he's hyper quickness. 2005. Those are okay. I don't know. The front of them look like a mattress, so I don't know about that. You want to wear some mattresses on your feet? It might be comfortable. Jerian Grant looks very hungry on here. He looks like a hip hop ET on here, man. Just I don't know what it is. They went. I'm telling you, 2K went a little far with the thin people because this boy here, I don't know what it is with that, why they done made him so look at this, man. Look at this boy, man. He look like a melting chocolate bar with eyes on here. He is not this thin. No human being is this thin. He's standing in the middle of his clothes. This is silly style stuff here. This is silly. He got on Air Jordans. Well, at least you wearing somebody's shoes who won't play no more. Look at the patent leather. Look at the patent leather on the 11s. That's fly. Look at the shine. The shine is great. But the man is very skinny. Somebody sent a sandwich to Jerian. Or whatever your name is. Your name ain't. You ain't none of Jerian. That's your brother. Hollis Thompson. You want to make a list of the most uncool first names you can have. Hollis is right up there at the top. You can't. You better be 6'8", 206 pounds and can play basketball if your name is Hollis, because the kids are going to mess with you. Hollis. Can you imagine what it sounds like when your mama call you Hollis? Hollis. And nothing about it is cool. What kind of shoes? How he's hyper chase. I don't know. Maybe that's just like the new shoe. This is a hyper something. That must be like this signature basketball shoe this year. Hyper. Rashawn Holmes. This boy look like he had some problems early on, and he looked like somebody made Exhibit get a haircut. One he didn't really. He got a very serious look on his face. I don't know. I don't know if it's mug shotish or if it's album cover style. I don't know. He looks very serious. Like something's really. You know what? I forgot he was that big. That's a very large human being. I ain't gonna even say that about you, boy. You that big and you looking like that? Something. You don't want nobody to mess with him. KD trade 5. You ain't gonna be on the floor with KD. No way. It don't even matter. Nick Stauskas, and thank the Lord they fixed his hair. Y'all, last year, he was out here looking like Cisco. I mean, Thong Song Cisco. Thong Song. I can't even say it. Thong Song Cisco. Say that fast 5 times. Thong Song Cisco. 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 That sounds like some sort of Japanese translation. Thong Song Cisco. That's what it. But he looked like Cisco out the hair color last year. I am so glad they changed it. They put something different in there. I don't know though. His head, the buzz cut on his head. I don't know. I don't know what it is. The buzz cut on his head. I don't know what that is. That's very it's too close almost. I don't know. It looked like a kiwi. Nobody's buzz cut is so close it looked like a little kiwi. But I'm glad they changed the hair color. Anyway, and the style is very good. And they got the mole on his face and everything. What kind of shoes you got on, boy? He hyper. Everybody's hyper. Hyper quickness. He got them shoes look like a mattress. It's all good. Timothy Lawawu Cabarro, I believe is how you pronounce the last name. He looked like a stylish French Gerald Green. I don't know, but his hair. Now I'm gonna tell you this. I wish they had this hairstyle in the game, but I wish they didn't have this hairstyle in real life in the world. What is this? What is this? He just looked like he couldn't make up his mind between an afro, a high top fade, and something else, a mohawk. And so he just said, "Give it all. Put the whole thing on my head. Put the whole thing on his head." And he the symmetry of his face is a little different. Here is another malnourished young man. They're gonna have to create some sort of fund for the skinny players in the NBA 2K, because every one of them that they got this skinny, like he's so skinny, his name don't hardly fit across his jersey. That's how skinny he is. If they gave him about 10 more pounds, I think his name would fit better on his jersey. But as it is, they running out of space. All right, so what kind of shoes? Hyper Dunk, another hyper brother, and I don't like those shoes either. I don't play basketball in high tops. I have some Achilles tendonitis, and them right there making my leg hurt just looking at them. It's just looking at them, I'm sore. But that's all we got. The Philadelphia 76ers is in the books. Boston Celtics 64-65 is next.